but it works on my machine. You've probably heard this line a lot. So why does an app work on one system but break on another? Because environments are different. So Docker solves this problem by standardizing how applications run across different devices. It does this using images and containers. So let's dive into it. A Docker file. What is a Docker file? A Docker file is a text file used by Docker engine to create an image. Think of it like a recipe. So this is like a recipe to create a Docker image. Now it defines environment, the base image, software installation and configuration steps. Now what's a Docker image? A Docker image is basically a read-only template that is created using Dockerfile. It includes your code, your libraries and your environment variables. Next is a Docker container. A container is created from an image. So one single image can create multiple containers, like you can create multiple containers from a single image. The same image can also be used to run containers on multiple devices in exactly the same way. Like if you share a Docker image, the other users can create same Docker container on their device, which would run exactly like your Docker container. Next is an image registry. Image registry is basically a place where all the Docker images are saved. So a Docker hub is a public image registry to get any pre-built image. Like you can fetch any pre-built image from Docker hub, and organizations can also create their own private registry to save and deploy images. Next is a Docker compose file. Suppose you want to run different services like backend, frontend, database and start them together. Docker compose defines several services to start together. It defines environment variables and manages services and networks and volumes. Now let's see what are volumes. A Docker container is stateless. If a container is removed or recreated, its data is lost. So we use volumes to persist data that is generated and used by containers. Volumes are defined in Docker compose files. Then after that, there are Docker networks. Docker networks enable communication between containers, and they also allow containers to communicate with host and external network. Next is a Docker CLI. Docker CLI is a command line text based tool that is used to manage Docker resources such as image, containers, networks, and volume. Docker makes application portable and predictable across systems. So after using Docker, you won't hear lines like it works on my system but not on the server.